Meanwhile, child rights activists and other stakeholders in the education sector have appealed to governments at all levels to provide and strengthen security measures within and around schools. To mark the special day of the African child, some of the top demands of stakeholders include access to child-friendly justice systems and a full implementation of the Child Rights Act. Our correspondent, Bisola Adebayo, tells us more.
Every June 16 marks the International Day of the African Child in honor of the Soweto Uprising of 1976, when black students protested to demand better quality of education. 45 years on, the factors which necessitated the protest, such as poor quality of education and violation of rights, are still common features across the continent. Worried by this disturbing trend, the Save the Children, with funding from the Embassy of the Netherlands, is on desensitization campaign at Junior Secondary School Gwagwalada in Abuja to educate children on the ideals of a true African.
To be protected is not a privilege, it's a right that ensues for being a human being. So we're calling on all leaders at all levels of government, even at the community level as well as stakeholders in our communities, in our societies, in organizations. So we need to come together and see how best we can promote the rights of children around issues of education, to have safe schools. We're promoting safe schools, not just education, but let the schools be safe for the children.
We have our own internal security that we have been able to establish, and then at least that we're going up and down, going around the compound to see what is happening. We also have equally informed our security men right from the gate. Anybody that is entering the school from the gate, they should stop that person, check the vehicle, what do they want, whom do they want to see. If those people they want to see, or their minds are not clear, we ask them to clear, to move away.
Some of the students also took turns to highlight the issues they are confronted with, calling for an end to child rights abuses in the country.
We need not just get men as securities. Police can be in school, soldiers too can be in schools to secure us. We are future leaders. If you don't protect us now, is it when we have the money you want to protect us? Protect us not because of our money, but because we are important to you.
Some of the children nowadays in African countries are out of schools, who are dropped out just because their parents don't have the money to be able to put them back in school, mostly in Nigeria. If you go to some areas in Nigeria, you can find little children walking around just to get money to go to school. So I want the government to please make education free, not just to the poor, but to the rich. Because some of the rich people, because of the economy, their money will go down, their income, they will not be able to send their children to school. So education should be free for both the poor and the rich.
With rising cases of insecurity in schools, experts say there is no better time for the full implementation of the 2003 Child Rights Act to provide the necessary legal policy framework for seeking justice when children's rights are denied or abused. Bisola Adebayo, TV 360, Abuja.